Stuart's another tough result tonight, and certainly not the response you would have wanted from Saturday's result either.
No, not at all. You said to the players after, you can't keep conceding goals, individual errors. You've got to be accountable. You've got to make yourself accountable. The players have let us down as a management team tonight, and they've let the club down. It's as simple as that. You can't keep conceding goals, you conceding the same individual errors. It's just not acceptable.
There was sort of the danger, I guess, and discuss and talks amongst fans that, with no relegation, that players might throw the towel in, I guess, but it's not been seen really or questioned up until now. The last two games, is that a question going through your head at the moment?
No, I wouldn't say that the lads have thrown the towel in. I think we're in a difficult situation. It's hard to take. They've just got to be accountable in the sense for their individual performances tonight. We've started the game okay. We're in the game at half time. We're 1-0 down from an individual error again. It should be 0-0 at half time, and then we're going down the hill. We come out in the second half. We start okay for 5 to 10 minutes, and then the second goal goes in, and that's it. It's just a domino effect, and then the goals just keep coming, and that's where the lads have got to stand up and be counted and understand that they've got to have self-pride. They've got to, in football, you have to have that. First and foremost, you've got to go away and look at yourself and can't keep making the same individual errors, because this is what happens at this level. You get punished big time.
Is it an occasion tonight where it's probably better that the fans weren't in?
I think sometimes it's good that the players see it. I'm prepared. I can take the flack coming off as well, but it's good that the players see it, how passionate our fans are, and it's not good. It's not good to lose 6-0 and 7-2. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. They should be embarrassed. We should all be embarrassed. That's involved with it. It is embarrassing to lose in the manner that we've lost in the last two games.
And then the big, I guess there's been changes in the squad and that, but I guess the core of that side tonight and Saturday were league champions about 9 months ago.
Yeah, look, you look at the players that are out the squad at the minute, and we can keep going back to it, and we pretty much talk about it week in, week out, about he's been furloughed in this. Look, it's not easy when you've got players outside your squad that start coming and be starters in your team and make a difference to improve you. It's not easy, but you can't make excuses. No one can stop you running about. No one can stop you going up against your man. If they put the ball in the top corner, you can take that. But no one can stop you competing and being competitive. You against your man, and have pride that your man don't score. And if he puts it in the top corner, you accept it. We all accept it, but some of the goals that are going in at the minute are so soft.
And again, I guess you say it was looking at positives that, for 60 minutes, certainly the start of the second half as well, we looked the better team. And same for Saturday as well. We started better team. Maybe should have been 3-1 up on Saturday at some stage. Is it once that second goal goes in, like you say, and it's just like, oh, what's the point now?
It feels that way. I hope that the lads are not thinking like that, but it certainly feels that way. And when you're watching the game, it looks that way. It's just really tough to take. You can concede that amount of goals, and especially to come and bounce back. You have the opportunity. You've thrown in a performance like that on Saturday. You've got the opportunity on Tuesday night to come and bounce back and give everything. And we performed okay, like you said, in a sense for 50, 60 minutes, but that ain't good enough. You've got to perform for 90, 95 minutes. You have to give everything. And if you don't at this level, like you go back to the Bournemouth game, people put their bodies on the line. There's blocks going in. There's people throwing their bodies on the line. There's people working, doing two jobs to cover it because they moved the ball well. Tonight we didn't see that. On Saturday we didn't see that. You've got to really want to put your body on the line because we're in that position.
And it's the same players too, isn't it, more or less?
Yes. Yeah, it is. It's the same group of players. Bar probably three players from that Bournemouth starting lineup, if you went back to it just off the top of my head, I would say have come out of it. And that just goes to show that the 3 players that have come out of the team were making a massive difference to this group of players.
And let's say you made 4 changes tonight. I guess with the small squad you have, it's quite a lot. And it was 3 players who made a positive impact on Saturday, was it? Not so much shown tonight.
Yeah, look, I thought Charlesy and Sonny come into the team, and I thought they did well again in midfield. They competed, they worked hard, they done well in midfield tonight. I think they had an okay impact on the game. It's hard. We had to freshen it up from Saturday after losing like that. We had to, and it is a thin squad, and it's hard to freshen it up, but we had to.
Did you feel for Jake in goal? Because certainly he's made 3 or 4 really good saves. none of the goals were from errors from himself. His confidence must have taken a knock tonight from the lads playing in front of him.
Yeah, the lads have got to protect him. He's a young lad. He's learning his trade. He stepped up to the level. He was excellent against Barnet, and he's made some good saves tonight. Look, I need to watch it back to see the goals, how they've gone in and why they've gone in, and who's at fault. And that it's hardest now to react straight after to talk about whether it's his fault or someone else's fault. But look, Jake's a young lad. He's a good goalie with a lot of potential.
And it's Aldershot on Saturday. They were beaten by Barnet last week and drew with Kings Lynn tonight. Teams that are down at this part of the table with us. Is that's some crumbs of comfort going into that after the 2 disappointing defeats tonight?
Look, no matter who you play in this level, if you're not prepared to give everything and put your body on the line, the same result can happen. And that's the biggest key. You can go on about tactics and stuff like that before we even think about that. You've got to give everything. And if you don't, these results happen in this level of football. Aldershot are a good team. They've been mid-table to in and around, got a chance to get in and around the playoffs, and then they lose a couple. They're having a good season.
Okay, well, thank you for your time, Stuart. Cheers.
Cheers, Chris. Thank you.